Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Last of Us, Uncharted, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy VII, and Final Fantasy X. Want to know what all these games have in common? Remastered. So, what is the difference between a remastered and a remake? Well, let's look up the definition of both. Remastered refers to the enhancing of the quality of the sound or the image, or both, of a previously created recordings, either autophonic, cinematic, or videographic. Let's look up remake. A remake, in simple terms, just means to make anew or in a different form. So, to be bluntly honest, either one could work for Sonic the Hedgehog. What am I talking about? I'm talking about either remastering or remaking Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, heck, I'll even throw in Sonic Heroes. So here's my question to you guys. All of these games that have been coming out these past few years, whether they've been remastered or remade, why isn't that Sonic can't do the same thing? Why is it that every time Sonic comes out with a 3D game, he's thrown onto this back burner and being forced into his 2D perspective? Why? In plain terms, I feel like Sonic is being held back with these 3D games. And you know what opened my eyes to this? Definitely playing Sonic Forces and then going back to the other games. I've been playing Heroes recently, and that's opened my eyes to how Sonic is being advertised and shown in these modern Sonic games. It's kind of degrading. Why is it that the adventure era can't have its time to shine in full glory, in full 3D? What's the problem? What gives? Is it fear? Is Sega and Sonic Team afraid to take that step into the full 3D? No 2D whatsoever? Let's be real here. The closest thing we've gotten to full 3D was in Sonic Lost World. Heck, and that one even had 2D perspective in its gameplay. Let's fast forward a little bit. The only stage in Sonic Forces that was full 3D was Motar Canyon. That was literally the only stage for Sonic that was in full 3D. And that was just a boost. That was just a boost fest. I really think that they're really afraid to take that step into the new generation. You guys already know how I feel about Forces. While I did enjoy that first time playing the game, cause it was brand new, playing it again and again, I played it 3 times, and the more I played it, the more I got disappointed. If you don't know how I feel about Sonic Forces, you will learn soon enough. And if I must pop the question, yes, I'm putting Sonic Forces in the same category as 06, and that's saying something. Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and yes, throw in Heroes. I think these games need to be remade, remastered, redone, whichever way Sega and Sonic Team want to throw it out. In full HD, high quality. It only makes sense. Why? Because we haven't had a full 3D game legit since 06. If you want to throw in the Werehog, yeah, that technically counts. Unleashed. So why not make a team dedicated to full 3D gameplay, create the top 3 games that got people into Sonic in the first place, truly shaped a foundation for Sonic in full 3D, and maybe, just maybe, if it gets well received from the critics out there, create the most anticipated game for the 30th anniversary. Adventure 3. Doesn't have to necessarily be called Adventure 3, but come on guys, a full 3D game, brand new for the 30th anniversary. Now, to dig a little deeper into this, the story. Now, I'm not saying Ryan is bad, and I'm not saying any of the other characters and their voice actors were bad. What I'm saying is they need a complete and utter makeover. These guys sounded like they were reading directly from the script. In my opinion, it just, with Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, there was no personality to me. I did not feel anything. I know I might get a lot of flag for that, but I don't know, like Roger and the other voice actors, they grew on me. So I feel they have the potential to do well with the voice acting for the adventure games. I know I'm gonna get so much for this, but that's how I feel. I think they have the potential to be serious in a Sonic game. Forces may not have the best story in the world, but the tone was good, in my opinion. They don't need to change the script, just give it a little more personality between the characters and the cutscenes. That's all. Heck, I'll throw in another suggestion. Have the characters talking while they're in gameplay, kind of similar to how Forces did it, kind of similar to how Heroes did it. That was cool. I like those things that happen during gameplay. And just like Forces, allow them to shut it off, just in case if they're annoyed with the voice acting. Now, on the flip side, I think the toughest part of this whole thing, whether it's a remake or a remastered, I think the toughest part is going to be the physics, the levels, the level design, and the gameplay. Because let's be real, people. Let's be honest with ourselves. Do we really want Sonic Team, the current Sonic Team, to touch this? No. Let's be real here. They would butcher this game. As much as I love Boost, specifically in colors, Unleashed, and Generations, I would not want to force that gameplay upon the adventure games or the adventure fans. So they need a creative style, engine, something, whatever, to make it similar to what the adventure gameplay was. Kind of similar to how Crash Bandicoot, from the ground up, the physics were close, very, very close. I just wanted to throw my thoughts out there, see what you guys had to say about it. I have to be real with you guys. I'm only speaking about this because, let's face it, classic fans got what they want, Mania. Boost fans kinda got what they want, Forces. Adventure kinda got the back burner, and that's not fair. I mean, Force's story was edgy, and they got Shadow, but that's not fair. It's not fair to me. Adventure fans are literally getting hung out to dry because Sega and Sonic Team want to move forward with the franchise, whatever the f that means. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. Like, comment, let me know what you think. Share it with your friends. This is Chumba, signing out. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, just in case if you haven't noticed, I put Sonic back on to the weekends because there are so many other games I want to focus on, and I don't want this to be a dominantly Sonic channel. Feel me? So, if you're interested, follow me on Twitch, because that's where all the other games are happening. I like to flip-flop between Twitch TV and YouTube. So, follow me on both if you're interested.
on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.